It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to Hampton. Here's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And this opening drive is headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. On comes someone with plenty of experience cutting into this mile-high sky from his high school days at nearby Mullen. It's J.K. Scott.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set, ready, set.
They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives it up to the 24. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He gets 6 on that play, and it's going to be 1st down Denver. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 47-yard line.
Smash, red, set, hut.
Back to throw. Buying some time right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
Here we go. Here we go.
They go play action on first down. Gets him on the in route. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Broncos, first down. First
Let's
and
go.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19.
Set,
At
ready.
the Chargers,
They'll work against the blitz. Complete out to the right. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And Johnson once more. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Headed out right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening. And he misses on the extra point. So a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. On the return, here comes Austin. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. There's the intensity we expected in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Herbert from the gun. Komet's got it, left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Hampton gets the handoff. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
And the Chargers, first down.
Running it with Hampton. Breaks the tackle. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
32-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. Second and
Again, it's Hampton. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Our score, 6-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun give to Hampton. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Sertan has it. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Down, set.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Back to Pitts it goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. From the red zone now. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Marion Hampton with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set. Capo. Set.
On the counter, it's Hampton. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Dive play straight ahead. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
First down.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Set.
This is Hampton, right side. Shoves one away. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
10 more yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Now run with Hampton. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, with a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Hampton has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Set. Go.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Ready.
He'll throw from his end zone. Complete over the middle. This gets up past the 20. Still fighting forward. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Come on, set. Ready?
To throw here on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
At the 32-yard line.
Set. 180. 180.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Mile High in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
On third down, Herbert. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10. Here's Hampton. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's Hampton on second. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Dicker connects there. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Green Jack, 45. White, set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Set. Yellow, 43. Hut.
He's dropping back to throw. Has it downfield. It's Chase. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Chargers 3. Will Lutz to kick.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Hampton on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Set.
Herbert on 1st down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, easy. We go orange. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Herbert throwing again. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Set. Ready.
The final throw before the break. Throw is caught. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, break.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Set, ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Broncos first down.
Set,
First and 10 at the 20-40.
Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. Has room into the secondary. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game.
Chargers 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now the inside give to Hampton. And there's a sign of life on the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. That brings up 2nd and 2.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. This is a heater going deep. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. 38.
Throwing from the gun here. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Oh, baby, he gets roughed, and the ball is out. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Going right this time with Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Finds him on the slant. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Hampton now up the middle. That's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings it into that return.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over
On the
first
set.
and 10.
Broncos to the
At their
line
own
now. It's
20-yard
first and
line.
10.
Ready?
Here's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
Pass play coming here. Guess who? Pitts has another. And a stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard
now,
line.
Trying the right side. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Will Lutz to kick off for the
Here's
Broncos.
Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connecting on the slant. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Johnson on the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Chargers, first down.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Komet's got it, left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go, let's go. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They snap it to Herbert. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here, ready.
Now a give on the counter. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
The Broncos with it here, hoping to close out a playoff victory. 2nd down run gets them 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back to the well again. Down to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Hampton on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Giving 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
To throw, Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
First down. A gain of 15. The Chargers 1st down.
Herbert. Catch made by Austin. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
Hey, count. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Looking slant route, complete. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's a Chargers 1st down.
Hampton gets the handout. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take 7 points off the deficit.
For the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Down. Ready? Go.
Give now to the running back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9. At the 30-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we hut.
Hand off to the back. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And 1.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Come on, set. Hut.
Another carry for him. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Bobby O'Carrican. And the Chargers take over off their 3rd interception of this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Play action now for Herbert. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Set. Ready? Route. Twelve. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Ready? Route. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready?
Desperation time here. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Broncos have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Intercepted. It's a turnover.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Right up the gut. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 18-yard line.
Ready.
They give it to him again. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Dive play straight ahead. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning.
8 yards on the pickup.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
40-yard line.
Down. Ready?
Plowing up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very clean play.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready. Yellow. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. He fires one deep down the left sideline. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set. 380. Green out. Set.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 now. Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Set. Set.
Herbert throwing again. Makes the grab downfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
Set. Ready.
It's Herbert once more. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Now Herbert again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
So here comes the kicking unit. I cannot believe they're going to try for this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. Well, credit for believing in your guy, I suppose, but just too much kick for him to handle. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate, but those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium, watching it online, you're watching it on TV, you're seeing the kick is online, you're watching at field level as a player and everything looks good. Unfortunately, he just falls short.
It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Dion Henley on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.